Sorry for the mess, I'm writing a paper. I hope you all had a wonderful and hopefully less eventful week than last week. This week we're talking about another really controversial, really difficult social topic. That's desserts. And I know, some people get really defensive about this, or they'll, it's really easy to get your feelings hurt and to feel like your viewpoint's being attacked. But I want you to know that I'm not trying to do that and that I respect your opinions. And if you choose to comment on this topic, please do so respectfully. I have to say right now that, Michael, you need to stop saying things that I agree with, because I feel like in every video I agree with you and it's getting weird. But I too do not like hazelnut in my chocolate, and I feel that nuts can be appropriately placed. Don't twist that. Dark chocolate is better than milk, as you commented somewhere. And we need to stop this, or we just need to go make cookies. It's gotta be one or the other. Stop having opinions that are the same as mine. Dessert might be my favorite meal. Eating might be one of my favorite activities. So what I like to eat dessert-wise really depends on my mood. There's sometimes when I'm really craving, like right now I really want some vanilla and chocolate swirl pound cake fresh out of the oven. That's all I want right now. It would be a very, very, very happy person right now if somebody would just show up at my door with it. But that's not going to happen, so we're going to move on. I generally don't like pies. I like some pies if they're good pies. I also don't like fruit in my ice cream, but I like fruit sorbet. And I don't like fruit with my chocolate unless it's fondue. I'm a little bit opposed to white chocolate only because it is not chocolate and it's a lie. It's really just corn syrup with some other flavorings. Doug, I don't know what you're talking about when you say vanilla doesn't have a flavor, because vanilla definitely has a flavor. Please go find your nearest bottle of vanilla extract, open it up and smell it, and tell me that that's not delicious. When I make chocolate chip cookies, I put in extra vanilla because it's amazing. You're making me hungry. I really love ice cream and froyo, frozen yogurt, but it's really because I love toppings. I eat Ben & Jerry's and eat all of the toppings out of it and leave like the ice cream goop. I like cold toppings that are lightly coated in ice cream. I don't know what's wrong with me. If you've never had it, you should get good vanilla ice cream and dip pretzels into it, because that's amazing. Bonus points if they're chocolate covered pretzels, but really the salty and the sweet is good enough. Especially if you're sick, it's really good. Do it. Pretzels and M&Ms or any other sort of chocolate are also delicious. I can't say that I've ever actually eaten a flan or a flan or whatever you call it. It looks a little like the texture would be very strange, but it might not be. I have to say that one of my favorite things is flourless chocolate tort. Whenever they have it in our dining hall here, I swoon and I eat so much of it. I actually managed to only have one piece the other day when they had it, and that was like a new record. It's so good, and it has like a little bit of that mocha flavor. Speaking of mocha, I'm not that much of a fan of coffee, but I do like a little tiny bit of coffee in my chocolate. I worked at a coffee shop last summer, and I seriously made myself mocha coffee freezes, which are like frozen mocha drinks, but I added in about a 1/4 cup of Hershey's Special Dark syrup, so it was really like chocolate with a little bit of coffee, but I got really hyper anyways. On the subject of hot drinks, if they count as dessert, I do not like dessert coffees, or I don't like coffee. I do love chai tea lattes, and I think those count as a dessert because they're pretty darn sweet, although I drink them for breakfast most of the time. I kind of go through these phases, where I'm really into something and then I kind of get over it and I'm really into something else. I can't say I'm a big fan of peanut butter in my desserts. I love peanut butter pie, and I think that's about it. To me, peanut butter is just too... I don't know. There's something about it that offends me in desserts. Maybe I just don't really like peanuts that much, but I do respect them in certain places. I make a really good Snickers sundae, which has peanuts, and then I've made before a homemade Reese's cup sundae, in which I made my own Reese's cup and put ice cream on it virtually. And it was amazing. So long story short, I like peanut butter if it's in ice cream. I also really love the creative aspect of making ice cream sundaes. That sounds silly, okay? If I get a chance, I will show you all a sundae, and it will be gorgeous, and you will be proud, and you will want one, and you'll be jealous, and you'll have to drive here to get one and pay me for it. $20 a sundae. I think that's it on the topic of desserts for today. I don't know. I'm really worried about the attention this is going to bring us. I think we're going to be okay. Have a great week.